How's it going, everybody? How are the things? How are all your things? Hey, Jake, what's going on, Jake? You just came here from Sir James's Ventress Saber review. That's cool. Both you doing more collab? I don't know when we'll get a chance to do more collabs. It's gonna be a little while till I get back out there. Oh, you talking about you were gonna sleep and how's it going? Hey, Dan, question. Someone's like, you should check out my channel. Just so you know, Star Wars Fan Rogue One. Any spam requests to subscribe to your channel or mention channel or subscribe or anything, YouTube's just gonna hide. And just so you know, that's just how it works here on live streams. Late night club with Dano. That's right. That is right. How's my day? It was very tired. I was up to like 3 in the morning editing those videos that you guys watched today on both mine and Sir James's channel. Do you have a knee brace? I do have a knee brace. Did you see him? He's up there. I have a knee brace. Yeah, that's a good question, Liam Walsh. Hopefully I don't knock everything over, but I got a little knee brace. Yeah. He's just a little knee brace. I'm going to put him back, though, just because I don't want to, that's not what I'm doing. Tonight, I just wanted to hang out. You're trying to sleep, but I don't regret waking up. Cody Meister, go to sleep if you need sleep. I was just going to paint. I've got, droid pieces and parts out. I put decals on the body for S40. It wasn't silver before, but I bought the droid decals. I put them on there. We're going to test them out and see how they go. Worst case, I repaint them in like a week if they fall off. They seem to be like they'll be okay. But again, I don't know. I've heard that they kind of peel off. But for me, it's 10 at night. 10, 11 at night, and I figured I would just kind of do it. If I'm going to sit here and paint, yes, I know. I also got a puffer pig. Picked that up this weekend. But yeah, it's going to be way more chill tonight. I'm just kind of like half asleep and was going to do, you know when you can do the durability test? Yeah, when I have like energy to actually sit there and fight with it, that's the hard part, man. I don't have I have to wait till it's dark. I have to get someone else involved because I can't just do it myself. I got to get and my oldest son is 14. He's like, I don't really want to do that. And I'm like, I get it. It's not your jam. So it's like, I gotta get my wife to do it, and she goes to bed super early. So I'm gonna do it. I just don't know when. But it's also kind of nice just kind of stringing you guys along, driving you crazy. Half kidding. Are you gonna paint BB R4D, Mr. Brad? Yeah, he's gonna get painted too at some point. I don't know if it's gonna happen tonight. I just figured I'd bust out the old palette, get the paints handy. I think I need some black paint. Excuse my my squeaky chair. Oh, I need to get off the thing here. You like that? You like that? How's my Padawan break? I thought I would. Thank you for being the first one to notice it, King Trader. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? I have it on the, this silly mic that's on the iMac, and I don't know how well that's going. But if you can hear me, yes. Alright. Let's, I have a little bit of black paint. That's not, let's switch screens here. Let's go to this one. Did it look? Oh, that looks good. You can see my hands. You can see me. Cool. Let's do that instead. I knew I picked up some black paint. I knew I did. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. What do we got here? You and your girl are watching. Oh, I'm seeing Moof Milker. Yeah, call people Moof Milkers. Call me Bucketheads. Jake Festukas says, I'm a huge fan of Jake. Thank you so much for being here for so long. Jake Festukas. He's been here for years. Years and years and years. I remember seeing you for the first time on Buckethead. Seeing you during one of my live streams of Battlefront. So yeah, thank you for sticking through it and being here for so long. I'm looking for a picture. I want some images. I clipped a bunch of images. Just for my own want and needs. Oh, these look so cool. I clipped just a bunch of droid images, so I know what a weathered, yucky droid looks like. Their feet are very dirty. Their feet are always very gross and dirty. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Can I get some creepy action today? Says Caleb. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. You wanna hear something creepy? Maybe. Well, if the super chats start flowing and y'all get ridiculous with me, then I might just keep doing that. If you could, would you get a saber forge or another ultra saber? No, I wouldn't get another ultra saber. I'm so disappointed by that thing. It's a flashlight. I'm sorry. I have 2 ultra sabers right here. We're gonna keep it real tonight, guys. They're both flashlights. Flashlight. Sorry to blind you. Not really. Other flashlight. That's it. Do they make noise? No, they're metal, right? And they're cool, and they're metal. And that's all they do. They don't make noise. They're flashlights. They're like lightweight flash. I'm so disappointed in these things. Like, not even kidding. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they're... No, I would not. That's the simple answer. Nope. Nope, I would not. You look good as... Do I look good as Yoda? I like that you guys are calling him Yobert. I got the perfect creepy Yoda picture. It's the one where he's laughing. But I got to remove the mouth and, like, Photoshop and do that. They're horrible. I hate Ultra Saber. Right. They're flipping flashlights. That's what they is. They flashlights. Got my brushy brush. Oh, I forget you guys can kind of see me here-ish a little bit. I'm going to move my palette forward just a smidgen. I don't know if you guys know this, but I used to do painting videos on this channel. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you doing tonight? Jason Graham, you said that like 20 times. Just a heads up, if you spam the same thing over and over, you're going to get put in a timeout. But that's a very nice question, just aside. Thank you for asking. I would say probably a 8-ish, 9-ish. I'm very tired because I didn't sleep much last night. And I'm not going to sleep much tonight. Instead, I'm going to paint. But it is what it is. So I'm taking a little bit of black. I'm going to take some water here. Get some black and some water. I'm also going to take a little bit of brown. What do I got here? I've got a raw sienna. Down you need to get Electrum Sabercraft. Those things are bad-ish. You know, if anybody ever wants to buy me these ridiculous sabers and send them to me, I'll be glad to review them. But it's just hard when I'm like, I don't know. If it's something I'm not even going to want, it's a tough sell for me, man. It really is a tough sell. But if it's something like someone's like, oh, no, but it's got these features and it sounds cool. And it sounds like, you know what, that's worth it for my channel. I know that, like, tons of viewers are going to be so stoked that if I spend, like, $200 on it, it's going to be worth it. Cool, but the last thing I want to do is spend $200 for something, not like it, and not even make that back up in views. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a business I have to run. But if you guys have like sincere, real recommendations like that, and I need to look into them, please like comment it. Remind me a couple times. Send me links. You know, find me on Twitter or whatever. Send me links because I'm totally down to entertain these things. Like, you know, if it's worth it, and you all really want to see it, and you really think I should see it, cool. Keep hitting me up. Do I have a puffer pig? Welcome to the stream, Cody. Hope that answers your question. You got lucky today, got a black crystal. How did you get a black crystal? They're not even selling them loose. Did you get your power and control? No, I'm not getting power and control till the end of the month. Not at all. I don't know if this is the right brown I'm using. So this is the front of the leg. But I'm just going to, like, get in there. Oh, yeah, that's kind of a funky brown, isn't it? Funky brown. I'm just going to, like, muck it up real good, right? Get it all mucky muck. Get it all mucky muck. And you'll see what I'll do in a little bit. I just want to get a feel for how it sticks in here, because I mean, you gotta figure these droids get real yucky mucky, right? Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh my god, Dana, what are you doing to your $100 droid pieces? Don't worry. I'm gonna rub most of this off. Most of it's gonna come right off. But I just like to kind of fill in these grooves. The grooves are really what I want to get filled in with paint. Everything else is gonna come right off. Get in these little grooves here. I'm just going to go just crazy with it. Just whatever. It's all going to get cleaned up anyways. Cool. Right? I've got my favorite painting sock. I'm just going to start like rubbing. Yeah, see, look. See that? You just kind of start like rubbing it away, even while it's still wet. And what happens is those little grooves still get filled in. See, the little grooves get filled in. And it looks just like dirty. It looks, you know, you do that to a couple legs, and it adds just some real, like, good dirt. And, of course, the places that don't get contacted, they'll still look dirty. I can even like take this and rub the excess paint all over the rest, and it'll be fine. But yeah, so there's one leg that's kind of like started. I'm going to do the other leg in a similar way. What is this? Hey, Dan, can you pay cash for a Savi's Workshop lightsaber? You can, but you still need a credit card. Painting $100+. I'm missing what you're saying. I'm a genius. Such a great, yeah, right. It is such a great technique. Literally just slapping a bunch of paint on there and then like rubbing it off real quick. But I mean, look at it though. Like, I'm serious. Oops, sorry. It's an official stream, right? It actually does look like legit dirty now. And how long did that take me? Was that like 2 minutes? It was like literally 2 minutes. So just slather, wipe it off, and now it's got like a nice dirty at the bottom, cleaner on top. Because if it was a droid, that's legit. That's like legit what it would have. Is it would be dirty at the bottom where it touches all the ground, and then cleaner towards the top. And it actually does look good. And that was really super fast. Like, that didn't take long at all. I'm going to do the same thing with the middle leg. It's going to be super, super gross. Hey, Dan, do you have the black kyber crystal? Do you have a black... Are you a moof milker? That's the real question. Yeah, you're going to weather yours. Cool. Cool. It is official. Dan, is it true you could pay everywhere with credits on the app? No, it's not true at all. Can you keep doing micro sets, please? Yeah, and I've gone over this a bunch. The Micro Machine sets are going to come as soon as Galaxy's Edge hype dries down. Micro Machines, I'm going to max out at maybe 2,000 views on the video. Maybe 2,000. Or if I do something Galaxy's Edge, we're talking between 4,000 up to 100-something thousand views. So I have to focus on Galaxy's Edge right now. But I own all the Micro Machines, and whether I put the video out this week or I put the video out in 3 months, it's going to get the same amount of views. Because not that many people care about Micro Machines. I love them. I absolutely love them. But if I do it now, or if I do it in a few months, it's not going to matter as far as the total views. So please just hang tight, be patient. They'll come out eventually. But guess what? I do kind of know what I'm doing here when it comes to this. Surprise, surprise. Not to be too sassy, but yes, to be very sassy. So what else we got? Oh, Outer Haven Armory. Thank you so much for that super chat. $1. Appreciated, man. Totally appreciate. Or woman. Totally appreciate. How are you going to get... Hello, are you going to get more droids? I don't know if you can see it over here, but I got another dome. Or if you follow me on social media, there's links down there for all my social medias. If you follow me on Facebook or you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen my little preview of that guy earlier this evening. Would you recommend a droid? R unit over a BB all day, any day. That's my recommendation. As far as what to do with the R unit, go crazy. Do you. Pick the dome that looks right for you. Pick the, go crazy. Have fun with that part. Be prepared to want more droids. That's my biggest problem right now is I want like 50 droids. I want them all. There's not a droid. I've been like following the hashtag on Instagram for the droids like all week. And I can't get enough, man. I cannot get enough. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Are you going to the opening in Florida? Nah, it's not worth it. Not for me. I've already been to the one in California. And it's the same thing. It's literally the same park. I mean, there's like 2 walkways that are a little bit different. Otherwise, same merch. I mean, there might be something that says opening day, August, whatever, Florida. I don't care. I'm not a big... I mean, I love Disney World. Don't get me wrong. Disney World's rad. But Disneyland's home for me. I already went to the opening of that. I spent a lot of money on that. It's not going to be worth it for me to go to the one in Florida, money-wise, for the same stuff. I'd rather go buy more merch or buy more legacy lightsabers or something and review those here on the channel. I think that would be more worth my while. Yeah, seeing how yucky this thing's getting. Look at this. Ugh, gross. I've got it pretty well done here. Let's get my rag. Start wiping it down. Again, that super, super fancy, good technique. That's some high quality painting I'm doing. Oh, look at that. There's tape on there, so it leaves like a weird mark. I wonder if the other one did that. I didn't even notice. But, so it's filled in the gaps, and it's got a very, like, naturally weathered kind of look. Still, like, dark and gross where it needs to be. Yeah, I like that. It's a little heavy on this side. Maybe I'll wipe off a little more over here. But yeah, so I've got 2 legs now. Oh, the tape, yeah, went a little bit with the tape, but you can't really see it. Let's take a look at the, it'll be like this. Okay, so I need maybe a little more to fill in, just a little bit more. But they're starting to look pretty good. All right, some fairly weathered. $2, would you recommend a droid? Buckethead, would you recommend a droid? Look at my braid. Or a Savi's Workshop saber? I would recommend a droid. That's just me. I would recommend a droid. Yeah, and thank you. You know what? It's been a little while. I don't know if you want to, droid, I would recommend, yes. Or I can do it in the creepy, as they're calling him, Yobert voice. Well, I think a droid might be a little bit nicer. Just to be weird and creepy. Do you think WW have the same merchandise? Yeah. I mean, they might be something with a date and says WDW, but that's it. Otherwise, same merchandise. And that's guaranteed. Oh, someone's asking Sir James a question. That's cool. You can paint one with a rusty silver or copper paint. I could. And I am actually, so the silver, that's going to actually be the last thing I do. Ray's on right now. Tano, have you ever seen a brown wampa? Dude, I remember that. I remember playing Shadows of the Empire. I'd had a few too many that evening. And that's hilarious, man. When are they going to restock Legacy Sabers? I don't know. Andreas Aguilar? Nobody knows. Hey, Dan, someone tipped $2 and asked a question while I was painting. Oh, and I'm not sure. Okay, let me go look. Let me go through the thing. Outer Haven Armory. I see that one. What was the question? What do you think about the land being empty now? I don't think it's empty. That's the one we're looking at? Would you recommend a Droid or Savi's Workshop? Okay, yeah. So what do I think? I'm going to do what do you think about the land being empty? Video idea. Go to Etsy, get one of the Jedi Temple Guard lightsabers and review. Jason Graham, I'm going to get back to you in just a minute. But what do I think about the land being empty? I don't think it was very empty. I really don't. It seemed pretty full, actually. But it was manageable. The difference is during the reservation period, it was chaos. But now that it's open to the public and they have their process down, and there's reservations and stuff, man, they have it down. They have it down. Even Doc Ondar's felt busy inside. So people who are saying the land's empty, yeah, people who go like at 11 o'clock on a Monday, yeah, it's busy. Or I'm sorry, yeah, it's empty at 11 o'clock on a Monday. People got work. People got school. Disneyland's a locals park. It's not as big. I mean, it is in the summer for international and like people traveling from across the country, but it's not. It's a locals park. It's mostly a locals park. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit more empty than say Disney World would be during the summer. Plus, they blocked everybody out. They raised the prices. They tell annual pass holders they can't go. Yeah, they created a little bit. They over anticipated how much to like block people and deter stuff out because that meme was going around, the picture of Galaxy's Edge with all the people, and it was like, this is what it's going to look like on opening day. And that was the public perception. Everyone stayed away. And you see all the comments on it. No, I'm staying away. That's why I won't go for a year or two. Sure, everyone's scared. Nobody wants to go. But the reality is they blocked out a bunch of people. They curbed a lot of that with the reservation period. And all the locals got their fill because almost every local there knows a cast member, or they were able to get a reservation or knew someone who had a reservation. So all the locals got their fill. So when it came time to open publicly, everyone was like, well, I've already been. So it was not a big deal. But is it empty? No, I don't think it's empty. What's your favorite food at Galaxy's Edge? Kadu? No, Ronto Wrap. Ronto Wrap all day, baby. Those things are so good. Back to what you were saying, though. There was a $5 super chat. Thank you very much for that. Says, video idea, go on Etsy and get a Jedi Temple Guard lightsaber. Whoop, go back. Coupler and review. All right. I mean, I'll do what I can. I'll look it up. Definitely. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. That is a great idea. Dano, please read in Yoda voice speaking to Hux. All right, Outer Haven, you brought this on yourself. Let me get into the Yoda voice. Okay, I gotta try this. In the creepy Yoda voice? General Leia has an important message for you. About your mother, it is. Is that it? I hope that was worth it. We'll do it in the creepy voice, too, because your kids will probably crack up at that. General Leia has an important voice for you. An important message. I can't read. Important message for you. It's about your mama. That's right. I can hear my son cracking up in the other room. Let's go back to this. Can you make a battle damage droid? Sure. So I'm gonna do. So I was back to the painting somewhat. Once I weather it a little more. Actually, now that I've got it a little bit darker black color, you can see there's a little bit more black. Add more water. Get a little soupier before I'm gonna go in here and paint all these little details. Get all these little. Yeah, I gotta be careful around that. There's a little thing in here. That's where the accessories get. I get some love from in there, but I'm gonna just kind of gross up this area. See all these little areas where there's like holes. That's where dirt would naturally get in, right? If this droid is like running around, it would get dirty in the holes, and you'd clean it off, and you would never really get like the little innards. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Is I'm gonna paint these little innards, and hopefully the paint sticks in there. And I don't want to do any damage to that. See, I'm gonna go like notice it was brown down here. Up here, it's more of like a blackish color. And again, I'm just gonna kind of like. See that? Oh, I hope I didn't miss anything. What do you wish was different about the droids for sale? I kind of wish they did a little bit more. But I like them for what they are. Not gonna lie. Like I'm not the least bit upset with anything. I'm having the most fun with these droids, to be honest. Like more fun than most people are. But that's just me. Like that's just me being like, nope. I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna love every bit of this. I mean, you kind of have to, right? Let's drop you in there. Let's kind of rub some of this stuff out of the way. Let's see, I'm going to start just taking my sock here. Birthdays in 2 days. You know what? I got a friend whose birthday is in 2 days. He left a super chat just a minute ago. Well, it's in like, technically in like an hour and 2 days. What did you wish the droids did? I don't know. Interact a little bit better. You're like the Bob Ross of painting droids from the Droid Depot. That'd be a cool thing. I used to be the Bob Ross of painting shoes, if you want to look that up. Painting toms with Disney stuff. Does anyone know? Nobody knows on a restock, Mikey Geronimo. Nobody knows. Not even Disney employees know on a restock. I'd hate to break it to you, man. But that's a reality. You might get a Casper and be like, they're not going to be until September. They're not going to. I don't even know. They don't even know for sure. Do you think there will be extra versions or new versions of Future Drift? In the future, yeah, I'm sure they're going to change stuff up and add new stuff. Can't wait for Lego Star Wars. Me either. That's going to be a really good one. Battle damage, customized color, lightsaber. I don't know what you're saying. Angelus paint for the shoes. No, I actually used Liquitex Basics. And before Angelus got big, that's so funny how my Padawan parade's going crazy. Before Angelus got big and started promoting heavy, is when I got out of the shoe painting game. Yeah. So again, I'm going to paint these little deets in here. You see that? Really make those things pop. Let's get them all mucky. Get that dirt and grime, all these little crevices in here. Again, this is the funnest thing to paint because you can just get sloppy. Be sloppy jalopy all night with this thing. That sounds terrible. But there you go. Get it. Can get the sides, get the parts that are going to be visible. See how much we can add a little more water in here. There we go. I mean, really just kind of get in there and just see what I can get to fill in those little crevices. That's the way to do it. And then when I wipe it off, it's all going to go away. What am I missing here? Birthday July 8th. Cool. How much do you make a year to afford to buy these toys? I mean, it depends. It's different every year with YouTube, so I can't give you an answer. But there's always things like Social Blade to give you a really off idea as to how much people make on YouTube. Have you been arrested by stormtroopers? Kind of. Not really arrested. Did you watch Sir James's video from today, the collab? You should go do that. Do you think you'd be able to buy scrap droid pieces? You can buy scrap droid pieces. I already did that. That's what these are from. Not these, But these black legs are actually scrap droid pieces, as is this dome. So to answer your question, yes, you absolutely can buy scrap droid pieces. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off. And just look at the detail. How much this like pops now. And so now that he's dirty, he's a little mucked up. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add some like silver, little silver. What ideas do you have for a meetup at Celebration? You know, I gotta get together with a couple other groups. I think I'm gonna try and get Black Series Rebels, but again, I gotta get a little more friendly. They reached out on Twitter and they're like, "Hey, we gotta get you on our show," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, let's do it." But I need to make some more friends with kind of like similarly sized channels and social media groups. I don't want huge channels, but I'd like to organize some kind of meetup with like maybe 5 or 6 of thus medium-sized channels. Because, you know, I'm approaching 40,000. I think tonight we're gonna hit. Let me look here. I think tonight we're gonna hit like 38,000, probably maybe tonight or tomorrow. So like by the time next year rolls around, who knows? I mean, honestly, who knows? If things go great, it could be awesome. But let's just say it's going to be like last year, and things get weird, and we're somewhere around like 50-ish. Let's just say we'll be modest. Let's say 50,000 subscribers, which right now is a low estimate for me, but still. So somewhere around there as far as YouTube. I don't want people with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, just because it's going to be a madhouse. And the point is to get some of the lesser known people seen, because everyone can see the big people, no problem. But it's kind of a lesser known, smaller ones that we would like to maybe get together. And we're like moderate, I would say, not lesser known, like nobody, like I've got 100 subscribers and nobody watches my videos, but people who actually have a decent fan base, but not enough of a fan base to do a whole weekend pull. But you know what I'm saying? You know, like it's got to be right in the middle. Not someone who's huge, but those of us who are like, we're kind of middle of the road. I think that would be the kind of meetup. And we would just set it up either outside the convention somewhere, or if we can schedule it during the convention, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I'm not sure. Do you own an actual vinyl Jawa? No, I don't. Kind of want to do a dual. Yeah, do a dual temper code. Do it. Am I excited for Fallen Order? Yeah, I'm very excited. My opinion on Last Jedi. I just got done watching Last Jedi. I like it. It's ridiculous, but I love it. That's my opinion. Actually, you know what? I think this is my opinion on Last Jedi. While we're at it, I love the extra lore. I love what they did with the lore of Last Jedi and like the Jedi booklets, and even though I don't like Yoda's performance, I like what Yoda has to say. What are you painting? Welcome to the stream. Read the title or read the description. Hey Dan, what did you think of Palpatine's walking stick? I didn't really look at it. It didn't like jump at me. Do you think there will be more Kyber crystals? I'm gonna go later on the 20th. By then, maybe-ish. I don't know, honestly. I heard rumors September, but again, you can't trust anything you hear. Can you please show Peace and Justice? Saber is just a teaser. Yeah, you can see the Peace and Justices back here. There's 2 of them. They're not like there's no chassis inside. They're just stacked up. But there you go. Peace and Justice teaser. Boopity boopy boop. See? They're just like stacked. Are you weathering the legs? Yeah. Did you see? There you go. Weathered legs. I'm giving them some dirt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm noticing one's little piece. This here is a little bit darker. Let me get some of the paint off my brush and see if I can get in there. There we go. Really kind of just clean. This is just a little too dark for my taste, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I can get in here. Yeah. No, I mean, I like these. I think this is looking, actually one side's looking a little dirtier than the other. It's fine. I just got to get in there and kind of get these little crevices a little better. I just want them equal. That's my big thing. I want them equal. I don't want one to look more weathered than the other. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell if someone's knocking on my door. Hello, come in. No, I don't think that. Couldn't tell if my door was creaking. Someone's trying to get in. Will you weather the legacy box? No. What's your favorite lightsaber? I don't know. Honestly, I really don't. Dana, with the new separate parts system, are you going to buy more droids or saber parts? Yes to both. You're looking at them. Spare droid parts. spare saber parts. All the spare saber parts. So yes and yes. Where do you get scrap parts? Talk Outdoors. How many droids are you painting tonight? I don't know. I mean, I have one droid. I might bust out BB Rad and paint him too. What color would you Mandalorian armor? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I really don't. That is a good question, though. I'll have to think about that. Should I weather the dome on S4D? That's a real good question. Should I weather it? I don't know. I'm very torn. I'm gonna put the dome here for right now. What I am going to weather is actually the bottom of S4D. Let me get some more water in my palette here. Get a little more yucks going on. Just kind of get this. You can't see it so well, but don't worry. Don't you worry a second. You're gonna be like, what? Yeah, that's crazy. Or not. Or we're gonna be like, that didn't show up too well. But I do want to weather the bottom more than anything. It's like weathering the bottom more than the top. The top's gonna be clean because dirt's not gonna get up there. So James, when are we buying a life-size R2? I don't know, man. Probably never. It's a lot of money. 25 G's. Starting at 25 G's. You can weather the inside of the head. I'm sure I could. I don't know why I would do the inside. That wouldn't make much sense. Ooh, I got a big gob of brown. It looks like poopy doops, but so these are decal. I put silver decals on earlier. I'm thinking the paint might help it stay, but we'll see. Whatever. I don't care if I get splotches of paint all over. I am gonna get paint on my hand. I can already tell. Just hope later I remember what it is. I'm like, ooh. Hey Dan, what's your favorite Star Wars film so far? I mean, I'd still probably Empire Strikes Back. I love Rogue One though. Man, I love Rogue One. Okay, I think we're starting to look pretty good here on the bottom weathering of this guy. I'm just gonna take a little cloth and wipe it down. It's not as a sock. It's literally a sock. I did these painting challenges with a channel called Made by Mommy a few years back. She was like a craft channel, and I met her during a Disney thing I did in Disney World, actually. And she like has a pretty big craft channel, nice lady named Kim. And she would send out these boxes of like random craft supplies, and the challenge was to make something out of them. We all got the same box. She sent it out to a bunch of channels. We'll split the payment and share the R2. Thanks for the super chat, man. Do an off-white yellowish color for the white. I'm waiting for it. For the white portions of the body for oxidation effects. Yeah, you know what? I will do actually a little bit of yellow. You're right, like a kind of a creamy. So it, with the dirt, it looks good. Let me kind of just pretend put these on right now. Ooh, drop something. It's real. I'm just gonna kind of pretend put these on and see how that's starting to look. See, he's starting to look good. He's starting to look a little weathered, a little dirty. And yeah, I'm gonna add some more. Let's focus on the legs while I let that body do its thing. The body didn't do a whole lot, and on this darker body, it's not gonna show as well. So let's maybe get out a little bit of silver. Good night. See you later. Dan, I got a Cody Meister coin. I don't know what that means. I'm enjoying your live stream. Thanks, Jake. Yellow is a very original style. Are you gonna do Yoda thing today, Taru? Yeah, I'm doing it. If anybody wants to do has special requests, I did some earlier. Where is he? Yeah, I'll read your things as creepy Yoda, or read them as Yoda. I will. Yes. So yeah, either way works. You should buy a life-size Death Star. Yeah, someone should buy me one. How many droids do I own now? 2.5. I think that's the right way to say that. What's something you want to buy from Star Wars that you haven't bought? More droids. More droids and the power and control lightsabers. Those are the things that I want. I need a smaller brush, I think. I'm going to use this. I think you'll work okay. I'm just curious to see how the silver actually works on here. Okay, I think I'm going to go a little heavier on the silver. So I'm doing it, but it's like not showing much. It's not like super popping out. And that's what I want, is I want the silver to really show. I want it to be like, oh, you broke through the white paint and got silver. So this might take a little bit more than I hoped. Right now, watching it makes me want to paint and customize stuff because I don't know where I can start. Can you please help me? Just start slapping paint on stuff and then wiping it off. Official Dano video it is. In Yoda voice. Those are for super chats. What do we got here? Is that a new datapad case I spy in that parts pile? Yeah, that's on eBay. Actually, I put a couple things on eBay recently. But this is one of them. I just threw it up there to see if anybody would go for it. I was like, I'm not going to use it. Maybe someone will be into it. I just put it up for like $30 or whatever. See if someone will go for it. I mean, just kind of to support the channel if you guys want to do that. But it's got a little ring so you can do like hold it like a selfie thing really easily. Yeah, just a little case I made. Threw it together and figured, and this is the one I've been using. I dropped it a few times and I've broken it a little bit. And the paint's chipping. It is what it is. That's just what happens with these things. But especially with the amount of times I've dropped it. But the fact that like the paint chips and stuff, well, some of it's chipped, some of it's still black. But it makes it just look better, I think, honestly. What's one Rock One character you want them to add to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? I don't know, just more aliens. Do you think sticker decals are worth it, or should I paint? I think you should paint, but Buckethead. I like twirling my Padawan braid around. I just put decals on tonight, so I don't know how long they're going to last. Are you going to Galaxy's Edge 4th of July weekend? No, I'm not. I just went last weekend. You don't need to buy the decals. You can paint it. That's correct. Do you think they're going to add new lightsabers? Let's let the parks open. I say this all the time. Everyone asks, they're going to be new lightsabers, going to new pieces. It's not even open yet. We're still in like beta testing, man. The full park isn't open yet. No, we're not going to get new stuff till the full park's open. Thanks for doing the collab, Mr. James. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys got some info on it. Vader, yes, the Force. What's your favorite Sith? I don't know. Can you buy Savi's lightsabers metal separate? Yeah, we've gone over that. Where can I buy your data pad? eBay.com. Do you own the C-3PO Hot Toys? No, I don't own any Hot Toys. Hot Toys are a little too pricey for me. Would you like to see more First Order? Yeah, more troopers walking around. More Resistance characters, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite Sith. Dooku? I like Dooku. You want to throw in classic characters here and there? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I mean, I know everyone cries, oh, they're not the classic characters. They don't have Luke and they don't have Vader. They have them at launch bay. And yes, you sound like that. But they have them at launch bay. Batu takes place now. Batu takes place after episode 8. So deal with it. Like, just, you can be mad or you can deal with it and accept it. I would say accept it because it's a way better way to live your life. Plus, I have a feeling episode 9 is going to have some kind of tie-in with Batu. Just saying. I'm not liking the silver. The silver is not popping at all. Savi lightsaber versus Legacy. I like Savi more. Hello, you forgot your Tic Tacs. Oh, me too. I think someone will 3D print an adapter to make a double Savi saber. Yeah, but if it's 3D printed, it's not going to be great. I mean, it'll be okay, but like... I have a 3D printer. I've 3D printed lightsaber pieces and stuff for the build drone from Tomorrowland. And even with the thickest density, I can tell you that these Savi's lightsabers are going to outweigh and they're going to crack that thing. So, there you go. Have you ever tried a rub and buff? I don't know what we're talking about. It is late night, but... I forgot Sweet Tomatoes had those cups. Right. Thank you for noticing the Sweet Tomato cup. I used to take my kids all the time. That's when they used to give us those cups. Yeah, these are my painting cups. Also my painting socks. I like painting. I like to see Star Wars land with classic. Okay, I wouldn't. I mean, yes, maybe I would like to see a Star Wars land with classic characters and locations, but everyone's like, how come we should have had a Hoth land and a Tatooine land and it's like, no, that doesn't. No, it's not empty. That's all I'm saying. Go rewind the stream if you want to know if I thought it was empty. It's not empty. But yeah, no, I get it. I understand the want and need for wanting like the classic style Star Wars stuff in a land, but it would be so cheesy. It'd be so cheesy. I think what they did with Galaxy's Edge and Batu was the right approach, to not make it like Fantasyland where you have like a cheesy little version of this and there's the. And it's like, oh, this is the Hoth section, and this is the Bespin section. And like everywhere, I just like that they said, you know what, we're going to make this a story. We're going to make this like its own little story and way to participate and make it yours. And I think that was the right approach. And there ain't nothing you can do to change my mind. Okay, so I'm not loving this silver at all. I've said that a couple times. I'm going to get a little black in here. See if that will change anything. It won't. I know it won't. Yeah, I gotta look. So use my fingers, because whatever. Did you know Han Solo delivered the baby Sarlacc to Doc Under? Yes, I did. I read all the comics. They're right there. I even read some in a live stream. Welcome to my channel. Planning on going early 2020. When to get a vacation? Right on. Hey, I just want a boba or bounty hunter. You know what, Grant? That's very true. Even if they're like generic, weird, unnamed characters, we do need bounty hunters. We need more smuggler, scoundrel types going in the bar, harassing people, stuff like that. Do you own any Black Series helmet? No, I don't. I'm going to need to recover some credits after having 8 cups of blue milk. Yeah, yeesh. Any specific plans for future droids? Not specific plans, no. How many lightsabers do I have? More than I can count. Right there are 6 of the Savi lightsabers, and then there's 2 Ultra Sabers that I don't like. I've got a billion lightsabers behind me back here from various lines. I've got countless build your own lightsabers from Disneyland. Every blade builder's ever made. Yeah, a lot. So I can't count that high. Do you think they'll ever eventually expand Galaxy's Edge? Yes, they will. What do I want them to add? More places to eat and hang out? No cheese, if not different lands than one Central Star Wars location with classic characters. Yeah, I'll agree to disagree. I can't wait to go on the 21st of the month. Yeah, it'll be fun. What do you think about the Boba Fett movie coming out soon? It's not coming out soon, nor... Oh, you're probably talking about the TV show. Mandalorian. That's not Boba Fett, just so you know. And it's not a movie. It's a TV show. And I think it's going to be awesome. Carl Weathers, by the way. How crowded is Galaxy's Edge now? It's tolerable. They've got it down just right. Will we be buying more Legacy lightsabers? Probably not. I mean, maybe. But I'm not going back for like 4 weeks, and I think by then everyone else will have reviewed the Legacy lightsabers. If you guys really want info on it, it's out there. So I don't think it's going to be worth it for me to spend that much money. I don't think I'll get the views back. You know, it won't pay for it. It's not crowded like normal summer crowds. It's correct. It's not crowded like normal summer crowds, but it wasn't empty by any stretch. You need to take a break. You're working. I do take. Let's go to Hawaii. What's on you? Well, if it's on you, let's go to Hawaii, brother. Let's do it. When do I get my own place? You might be able to build your own lightsaber. Oh yeah, do it. Well, when I do get my own place, I might be able to build. I mean, do it while you live at home, because you don't got to pay rent. Do you have a Savi Forge saber? I do not have a Savi Forge, no. When should I go for small lines in Orlando? I don't know. Orlando's going to be a different animal than Anaheim. Because Orlando has international crowds. And it has crowds that travel from all over the world and all over the country and all that stuff. So, dude, my back is not great, to be honest. But yeah, international travelers. Disney World's a different kind of beast, so I couldn't tell you. Use those touring plans and trip planners to figure that out. Hey, Daniel, I hope we get a proper XR Kun double lightsaber. Oh, okay. Since they name, oh, you're right, they did name him canon. I haven't even thought about that. I don't think we're gonna get one. Wish somebody would make a Star Wars fan film in Galaxy's Edge and cast me as a lightsaber builder or mayor. I think I like mayor. I would rather be like a derpy mayor, because I wouldn't be a cool lightsaber guy. I'd be like, oh, he's a derpy mayor who just says stupid things. That would be me. That would definitely be me. Do you have any gonk droids? No, I don't. Well, there is a gonk droid. I have that color change Droid Depot set. I should have recorded a video on that tonight, but instead I'm doing this. But it comes with a color change gonk droid. So yeah, I've got one there. What do you think about Leia flying? I think it's cool. She needs to flap further like a squirrel. Have you seen the Rex and Around show? Yeah, I don't want to say my opinion, but let's just say I'm not a subscriber. Real treat with Savis is the fact that you're a canon character. Yeah, that's right. Have you ever bought a saber forge? No, just Ultra Sabers. Disappointed. Do you see them releasing in a set like plastic sabers? No, I don't see them doing that. How was your banter with Vimerati? It was awkward. You should make cases and sell them to Disney. Cases for what? Now I'm part of the Sad Baby Squad, but I'm just sad. Thanks for the answer. Oh, I'm sorry. Galaxy's Edge going to the Disney World, right? Yes, August 29th. Yeah, I saw they rose plated a gold. It was lame. What's your favorite Kyber crystal color? Black? No, green. They're staying up late. Got a long car ride tomorrow. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Do I belong to a Jedi group that... No, I'm not that active. Hey, Dan, I just want to tell you, you love Galaxy's Edge. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you so much. Do you think Hondo will be in Rise? Maybe. I hope so. Maybe. I think he might, actually. You went back massages with your words. Join the stream. Thank you. What kind of paint am I using? You can see them right there. Look. Liquitex Basics. Liquitex Basics. Make phone cases. They're awesome. Yeah, there's one on eBay. Painting skills are amazing. They're not. Like, if you saw the beginning of the stream, I just slapped a bunch of paint on. And I took a sock and was like, wipe it off, wipe it off. And that's literally all I did. That's it. No more, no less. What do we get here? This is my favorite Jedi. Oporensis. How about that? What's your favorite legacy lightsaber? One that works. How about that? Love your vids. Keep. Sorry, I'm being sassy tonight. Again, I just wanted a chill stream. I just wanted to like relax a bit. Okay, so look on the blue. This is actually going to work a little bit better. If I do a little bit of silver. Yeah, I kind of like that. Doing just like a little. And I want the silver bits to pop. I want to like, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure the some of the stuff like really just you can see is weathered, like Carl weathered. You know what I'm saying? What do we got here? Now you gotta go to bed. Good night. Make it withered. Hey Dan, I sent you a picture of Liza. We're gonna be like. The basic font is the same as Hershey's. I keep thinking there's a chocolate bar sitting there. Oh, is it? Yeah, I guess it is like Hershey. I never thought about that. That's kind of funny. That's really funny you'd say that. Yeah, that is kind of like the Hershey bar. That's hilarious. Can you buy the caps that go on legacy lightsabers? Put them on the Savi? No, I don't know what you're talking about with caps. Wear down some of that blue with super light, dry brushing silver. Yeah, no, that's basically what I was doing. I was just kind of seeing how much I like that silver. And also I want to be strategic on like where I put it. You know, like I know I got to put multiple layers, but I'm still just kind of like farting around here and seeing what I actually like. Are you gonna go to Universal Studios when Jurassic World opens? Nah, maybe. I do want to go. I want to see it for real, but like realistically, I don't live close. And I don't have a pass for Universal, so it's a hard sell on that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like this. I like what's going on here with that piece. I like this idea of just these little corners. Because I feel like the corners would get rubbed and kind of bumped. And that's where you'd see more of that silver pop out, right? Like right where those corners are these little ridges and edges. And I'm just going to keep going a couple layers, and just really bring those out and kind of wipe down what I don't like. And eventually, it'll take like a little while, but eventually it'll start to gel and look good. You love the painting. I should paint lightsabers or kit bash ultra sabers. You know, kit bashing and ultra sabers is probably the way to go. See you later, Sir James. Why do you think there's a drop in D-Land attendance? Because they blocked everybody out. Everyone was afraid of Galaxy's Edge, and it wasn't what they thought it was. They handled it well. What is the most expensive lightsaber I've seen in Galaxy's Edge? Ahsoka's? $200 for two of them? And technically that's cheaper. That's the cheapest lightsaber. But it's $200 cost, and you can't go lower than that. So, yeah. What state do I live in? Nevada. Blah, 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 blah. Do you think people will get bored of Galaxy's Edge until Rise comes out? Maybe. I mean, it's mostly shopping, so they might get bored. Will I go to Galaxy's Edge in Orlando? No. Again, no, I'm not doing that. What's your favorite Jedi? I already said that. Oporensis is. Do you see the? Yeah, I saw the 25,000 droid. It's so funny how like hung up people get over some of this stuff on Galaxies. I get the same like questions all the time. Do you see the $25,000 droid? Do they sell loose pieces or they're kyber crystals? Yeah, the answer is yeah. All of it. I should paint some lightsabers. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Why are you not going to Atlanta? Because it's not worth it. I already went to Anaheim. It's the same park. It's the same park, but like I'd have to pay like $1,000 to fly out there and back in a hotel. No, thank you. I'd rather spend $1,000 at Galaxy's Edge that I can drive to. It's 4 hours, but I can still drive there. Spend $1,000, then fly to Orlando for the exact same thing when it's going to be hot and muggy. I can just be hot and muggy in Anaheim. Channel rocks. Oh, thank you. Oh, did I miss a super chat? Let me look. Did I miss a super chat from AZ Disney? Let me try again here. I think I might have missed it. I might have missed it. Is it Sir Jamesy? Oh, it's not showing me. I'll have to look at it, or maybe I can see it on the live dashboard. AZ Disney says, "Don't go to." Oh, there. Oh, okay. That's what you want to hear. I got you, AZ. I got you. Where is it? Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. There you go. I got you. I got you. Boba or Django? Boba. It's not the same. It's worth seeing the differences and meeting up with you. You know what the differences are? There's one less entrance in Florida, and some of the walkways are just a little bit bigger. What's my expectation of Rise of the Resistance? Once they get it working correctly, it's going to be awesome. 4-hour drive, that's right. Is a new Star Wars Land or Orlando going to be smaller? It's basically the same size. It's actually slightly bigger, I think, because of the walkways. You gotta go to bed soon. Would you mind posting a quick finished droid video when you're done with it? Yeah, I probably won't do that. I'm gonna probably go to bed in like 2 hours. I won't like record a video, edit it, and do all that stuff. I just won't. I might do it like another day, but it won't be tonight. It probably won't even be finished tonight, to be honest. Would you rather be a bounty hunter or scoundrel? If you were, I'd be a scoundrel. All day, I'd be a scoundrel. What are my plans for the black droid parts? I don't know. I think it's going to be similar. I'm going to take some of the silver, and I'm just going to kind of hit those edges. I'm going to hit those corners and really, like, just try to pop those things, like, you know, just make it happen here. I might be using the wrong kind of brush for this, too. I'm trying to go dry at it, but, like, yeah, we'll see how it ends up. But I might just hit some of these corners and, like, really just try to bring that out. Actually, that don't look bad. I kind of like that. Yeah, actually, I do like that. It's subtle. It's really subtle, but it does bring those corners out a little bit if I just kind of sloppily do that, and then I can lick my finger and peel off some of that other stuff. I like to be really sloppy when I paint like this. It's just how I roll. But I think I'm going to do most of that around the edges. You just hit it real quick with the little fabric like that. Just try. 20-hour flight from Galaxy's Edge. Well, that's far. Are you going to ride Rise of the Resistance on the day it comes out? If I have the heads up, yeah. Am I going to paint the gray internals for the head? That's a good question. That is a good question. So, okay, when I'm doing this painting, I'm trying to approach it from the idea of, like, let me turn my angle here a little bit. Don't fall, phone. Bucket head. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. Because if it has a dome on it, then it wouldn't get dirty. And really what I'm doing is dirtying up the droid. That's what I'm doing. Which you can't see very well on some of this. The silver is popping on this blue. But the, sorry, let me get that. We'll fix that later. But the dirt's not showing up too well. But for this one, silver is really going to be the way to go. And with that, I just don't, I don't know. I kind of want to make these parts pop. But if it was in a droid in a casing with a dome, it wouldn't be dirty. What do you think about that? Hit it with a black wash and a little silver? Yeah, you know what? I might have to. Hit it with a black wash just to bring the details out, and then surface just silver to really make it pop. I think that's... Oh, okay, painting the wires different colors. It's hard, though. I don't really... I mean, you can kind of see some wire. I just don't want to get too specific on there. You know what I might do? I think I've got some gold. Maybe paint some pieces like more gold, some more silver. Yeah, you know what? It does need that. Especially with the clear. It should show better through the clear. Maybe if I can find some spots to paint like red or green, like some of these little pipes. Yeah, you know what? It's a good idea, guys. I think I might. Yeah, do a little like dry brushing on the edges. Grime it up because of oil. Sure, but would the inside be grimy? I feel like the inside wouldn't be so bad. The outside, yes. I kind of want to just get some grubby hands and just do this to it. And just see what happens. Couldn't hurt. Temple Guard lightsaber worth it? Sure, if you like that lightsaber. It's one of the cheaper ones. Add some red or blue wire colors. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That might pop a little bit better. Not necessary to paint the interior. No, see, I will see it because I have a clear dome. So I think that would actually make it cooler. Is if you could see that stuff. So that's a good idea. What's your favorite Galaxy's Edge thing? Probably this guy, my droid. I spent a lot of time with this thing, actually. Actually, that's a lie. My Padawan braid. If you guys notice those, I'm wearing a Padawan braid. It's a clip-on. I bought it at Galaxy's Edge on. I just clip it to my hat. I bought it on Saturday when I was there. There we go. The videos in Sir James' video are the reason you're saving money? Cool, right on. Rex and Round show's really good. Yeah, it's whatever. Alongside the bottom of the head would be dirty. Yeah, you're right. Right in here. Right in here would be dirty. That's a very good point. That's not the brush I want. I want this bigger brush. This guy. And I need more brown. And do a little brown. It's my favorite lightsaber, one that works. Is it just me, or does the inner dome look like Cloud City a little bit? Maybe. Maybe it's just you. Am I excited for the new Clone Wars? Yeah, I am. I am excited for the new Clone Wars. I mentioned in a video recently that I didn't really watch Clone Wars when it came out. I don't know why. I think I was just kind of... Oh, was there a drink in there? Forgot I had some left from earlier. Have you gotten one of those restraining bolt magnets? That's an excellent question. Well, yes, I have. Right there. Restraining bolt. Here you go. You guys can see it better here. Restraining bolt. What does it say? You got here. I'm going to let you guys... Right when I'm trying to mix paint. You hit me with the hard questions. I'll let you all pause the thing and figure this out. What's my opinion on the return of Palpatine? I hope it happens. Down from Mayor of Batuu. Yes, I agree. What do I think about the Knights of Ren? I think they're awesome. It is 11 for me, yeah. Do you think they'd ever have General Leia? I would hope they would. You love Star Wars smartwatch. Totally awesome. Great job on it. Thank you. I love it too. There she is. I broke a little part of it. Ooh, look. Boop. You don't get my code. But I put different screens on it. I just did like the photo slideshow thing as my screens. I just downloaded a bunch that I saw. But yeah, I just did a little wood burning on a leather strap. Kit bashed a bumper case, and there you go. Cool guy watch, right? Says restraining bolt. Oh, there you go. Boom. A restraining hold. Droid Depot. I would be there. Would there be some paint scraping where the legs rotate? Yeah, there would. Yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna have to hit that like later. You know, I'll really look at it. It'd be right in here. Sorry, you guys can barely see it. It'd be like right in here. There's going to be a lot of paint scraping in this area. So, yes, absolutely right. And I love that you're thinking that way, because that's how you have to think when you're doing this stuff. Francisco Martinez, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Do they sell authentic blasters? No, they don't sell blasters. Disney has a no blaster rule. What's your opinion on the Millennium Falcon ride? It's cool. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's cool. You gotta go. See you later, Nick. Oh man, thank you. What's my ideas on Rise of Skywalker? My ideas, it's gonna be awesome. Do I have any Lego Star Wars sets? I think I do. My kids do. I don't do Legos. Legos are too expensive and frustrating for me, so I don't. Why don't you have a mascot yet, or do you count the sad baby as one? I feel like I've got a couple new mascots recently. S4DB4BY. Sandy, I haven't named the other guys, and Brad are kind of like mascots. Would the middle leg be even dirtier? Yeah, the middle leg would be pretty grody. I need to hit that one with some of that same color, especially. I forgot I was mixing. Y'all are distracting me. I want some. Where's the other brown? I need a good brown. There we go. Gotta go. 2 a.m. on the East Coast. Wow, yeah. How much are restraining bolts? $10. S40 Sad Baby is my mascot for sure. For surezies. For surezy, sure. Yeah, I mean, kind of. So I asked a friend of mine, his name is Ray Paez. He's a great artist. Find him on Instagram at Ray Paez. I asked him to do a logo, well, to do a channel banner for me, to do some artwork. He did a really cool, like, cartoon version of me a while back, like a year or two ago. And I loved it. It was just like a quick sketch. I was like, dude, I will pay you. I'll commission you to draw me again like that, but full color, and add the droids and add the Loth Cat and add like all the things. I sent him a bunch of reference photos. Like, I don't care how long you take, just do your thing. And yeah, and I will pay you. And I'm gonna use that as my channel banner and probably like for a lot of things, just because I love his artwork. He's an amazing artist, cool guy too. Also helps. But yeah. Ray Paez on Instagram. Go look him up. He does amazing stuff. He's like way better artist than I'll ever be. So, sorry, but what is Rad Baby Squad? Welcome to the channel. You're gonna have to find out from this little orange guy over here what the Rad Baby Squad is. Sorry, you'll have to just kind of watch videos and figure that out. Old Star Tours or new Star Tours? Both. Episode 9 leaked. Daniel plays the mayor of Batu. You know, so on Facebook, someone through the Galaxy's Edge group, I think, saw my post or something. And this guy was like, oh yeah, he sent me a friend request and something like these things to his like fan movies that he's made. They won some awards from Lucasfilm, and he's like, yeah, let's meet. Let's see if we can like meet up before Celebration next year. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you want to put me in one of your fan films? That's a start, right? Even if I do something stupid, which I would guarantee to do. I would love to do something stupid in his fan film, or anyone's fan film, for that matter. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. It's got a nice dirty look to it. How are you going to do the head? I don't think I'm going to do the head. I might do a little bit of the head, like around where it connects on the neck. I might do a little bit of that on the head, but that's it. What are your thoughts on the way you have to buy kyber crystals now? My thoughts are it's temporary, and everyone needs to chill out. Those are my thoughts. If you want my true and honest opinion, it's just one of those things that gets people up in arms and they're freaked out. Oh my god, I gotta buy kyber crystals and I gotta buy it, and I'm so scared. Who cares? It's gonna be fine. It's just temporary. It's low stock. Everyone bought all the stuff because everyone's like, oh my god, this is cooler than I thought it was. So I'm gonna buy a bunch. And then there's also eBay resellers and all that kind of stuff too. And my opinion is it'll be fine in a little bit. As soon as they get the stock on order and everything back in, we'll be back to normal. And then, like, in a couple months, everyone's going to be like, oh, yeah, remember when people were paying ridiculous amounts because we were impatient for kyber crystals on eBay? Yeah, you're going to feel sorry. Do you prefer washes or wiping paint? I like wiping. I don't like to let stuff dry. I mean, like, I could have done a wash and let it sit, but it's just so much faster. And I like how fast these dry. These actually dry really quickly. And to me, that's what I wanted, was just this right here. In fact, this is almost ready to go back on. I mean, I can always pull it back off. I don't like it, but I'm starting to catch a, I mean, I don't got to go super crazy with it tonight, but it's starting to come together a little bit, right? See, a little dirt. I just need to make these silver. I need to make the silver pop a little better. We're going to add a little more dirt around the gills here, something like that. What do we got here? Do a wash and wipe. You think Galaxy's Edge will be crowded for November? I don't know. What are you going to do for your next live stream video? I don't know, Jake. I have no idea. I make these things up as I go. Favorite bounty hunter besides Boba? Bosk all day. Favorite Star Wars musical piece? Oh, the Yoda theme. Can't wait till Galaxy's Edge lets people buy death sticks. They do. How do you buy kyber crystals? You have to buy a holocron, and that's it. Plan to make custom head for the R series. Oh, really? Wow. They just need to restock. They're apparently handing it. Yeah. That's it. But the funny part is they do actually have yellow and they do actually have purple. They're just not selling them. What do you think about resellers ruining the magic? I think that will happen no matter what. Or finding the black kyber crystal. I think people ruined the black kyber crystal. Like that channel that shared like, oh, well, we figured it out and this is how you do a trick. They ruined it. And what's even funnier, I was going through my receipts because, like, for business reasons, I like total up my expenditures and stuff, which is a lot. Don't ask. But I was going through my receipts and I was looking for my receipt from Savi's from the first day when I built 2 lightsabers, paid for my wife, and I did one. And I'm looking at the name on the receipt and I'm like, why does that name sound familiar? And that same guy who did the Black Kyber Crystal video, they found it and they did like, oh, this is how you ruin the magic. And they did ruin the magic and everything for everybody. They're part of the Facebook group. And the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Facebook group, and I remember the name because he shared their videos like, oh, it's that guy. Ugh. Just my personal opinion. But I was like, well, I mean, he's probably a great guy, but just the fact that they didn't use hesitancy when sharing that information is ugh. But either way, that guy, and I noticed the name, and then I looked at my receipt from Savi's, and I have his receipt from Savi's. His name matches, so that's kind of funny. How are the drinks at the cantina? Not strong enough. I heard they're letting you build a Christian spaceship for 40 grand. Okay, great. Dengar Forlom, Zuckus, IG88, pick one to take on the rebellion. None. I am the rebellion. So now you have to spend $50 on a kyber crystal. Technically $63 on a kyber crystal because the holocron doesn't come with one. You're allowed to buy a crystal if you're buying a holocron. $50? $12.99. Not cool. That's why people are upset. Can you, like, legit purchase death? No, you can't purchase death sticks. Please tell us your Star Wars expenditures. Somewhere around $3,000 right now is what I've spent. around there. With that means new annual pass. That means hotel stays. That means food. That means gas. That means all the stuff I bought. What's wrong with Rex and Round? They're just 501st members that love Star Wars and talk about it. I didn't appreciate their attitude on some stuff. They're just not my people. That's it. Nothing. That's it. Just not my kind of people. So like watching it I was just like, it just wasn't not people I would want to spend time with on purpose. So not my style. That's it. Nothing personal. Just not my style. Is that permanent? I don't know what's permanent. Are we talking about the stupid kyber crystals? No, nothing's permanent. Anything with stock is not permanent. Stop. You're gonna be at Disneyland at the end of July because I got something you made for. Oh, that's cool. I am. I just don't know what weekend yet. I gotta wait for my YouTube paycheck to come in, and then we'll see when I can plan to go down there. Actually, it doesn't sound bad considering you did like everything. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't think they meant to ruin it. Just probably get excited. Yeah, no, you're right. They probably had good intentions. You're right. They probably did have. We have to assume positive intent for sure. They didn't mean to ruin it for everybody, but the fact is they did. At the end of the day, they did. Like, it is what it is. They did. But you're right. They didn't. I'm sure they didn't mean to, and that's why they put the disclaimer, and they did their best. Sure, but doesn't make me like them anymore. What's that super chat? What did it say? Sad baby doesn't look so good. I gotta go. Sad baby, not looking good, is he? Is it a she though? Did I ever say it was a he? I'm still trying to decide. Oh, is there a moof milker? So there's moof milkers. It's my favorite legacy lightsaber I own. Probably the Temple Guard. If I was a Sith, would I have a helmet? I'd probably need a helmet. How does money from Super Chat affect you? It directly affects me. It helps me do all this. It helps me go to Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, Super Chat is right on. It's great, actually. Super Chat, like, I don't get all of it. I think I end up getting like 70%. So if you do like a $10 Super Chat, I would see 7. YouTube would see 3. Something like, I don't know the exact mix, but it's something like that. I don't see all of whatever your Super Chat is, but it does go to my revenue for next month. And I use that to pump into the channel. So I work a day job where that pays for bills, kids, dogs, and all the normal stuff. But I use all this YouTube stuff for my YouTube channel to grow the channel. So it just recycles. So anytime you do a super chat, you're helping me make new videos. You're helping me spend more time creating new like shirt designs, new planning stuff out, doing silly stuff like I do with, that's what the super chats, that's how they affect me. They help me put out more information to the community. So yeah, they're great. That's why I was like, I appreciate them, even if it's 99 cents, that helps. Do I prefer Sabi's or Legacy? I prefer Sabi's. What happened from the Black Kyber Crystal? I know it got exposed, blah, blah, blah. What happened is people ruin everything. That's what happened. Jason Graham, thank you so much for the dollar. Much appreciated, sir. If you want me to say something in Yoda's voice, just type it out in a comment and I'll read it out. Is Yoda's creepy voice. But the Black Crystal people were doing the flashlight. They were all hovering over the red holocron stand, and cast member had to be put there and to like calm people down, and people were sitting there pushing people. Like, I witnessed people pushing others and hogging the whole display and holding the flashlight up to each crystal, and it was gross. It was disgusting. And about a day later, they're like, nope, pull all the red crystals, keep them behind the register. No more people are allowed to do that. If you want a red crystal, you buy one and you take what we give you. That's it. Good luck. And when Disney has to come out and change their policy on things, and you can't trust people, you can't even trust stuff on the shelf because people are going to be ridiculous, then yeah, no, people are the worst. What would I add to Galaxy's Edge? More aliens. More and more aliens. There's a lot going on. Okay, Jason Graham. I want to see if Jason Graham said anything here in the chat that he wants me to read. His creepy Yoda. I'm waiting for it to like catch up here on my other screen. Okay, cool. The only thing that happens if you put it in a Jedi holocron is it just has Yoda talking to you about the dark side, just like any other red crystal. Around when did your channel really start to take off? Depends on what you mean. I've had spurts. I went from like 600 subscribers to like 2,000 on a huge video I did painting for the Pixar short Lava. So to me, that took off. And then it quieted down. Then I did Star Wars Force Friday, and it took off. And I did Blade Builders for a while, and it took off. And then it slowed down. And then Last Jedi Force Friday 2, and it took off. And it did really well, and then it kind of slowed down. And then, so, I mean, it comes and it goes. Right now it's kind of hot, I guess. And it's going to slow down. And then I'm going to do something else for Triple Force Friday. It's going to take off again. So some of you who are here right now, I love you all, but I'm sure you're not going to be here in like a month or two. when the Galaxy's Edge hype has died off a little bit, I'm still going to be doing what I do, but the way YouTube works and the way YouTube serves you guys my videos, it's very likely I'll see some of you, but not all of you in a couple months. And maybe when Force Friday hits on October 4th and I put out a bunch of videos, that's my plan, I'll see some of you again. You're going to come back, and I see comments all the time like this, like, oh, totally forgot about your channel. Glad to see you back. I'm like, yeah, no, I've been here. It's just how YouTube works. I do the same thing with channels I watch. I even have friends, good friends, that are like channels that I love. And I don't, like, sometimes YouTube forgets to tell me about them, and I forget about them. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. I'm going to add a little... I forgot he wasn't attached. That's an official video. So next time I'm going to Disneyland at the end of... whatever month that is, at the end of July. Yeah, let's just get it. Let's just get in here like this. Let's just get all sloppy with it. Sloppy. Oh, I should probably do it on camera. Getting sloppy on camera. Demonetized. Okay, let's just kind of right in there. Yeah, get it all yucky. Get it nice and yucky. Okay, cool. This is looking okay. I'm gonna let that kind of gel for a minute. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's give these white things just a little dirt, a little grossness. I'm into that. A little grossitudes, especially in these little hinges where in this little side area. There's probably some dirt that gets trapped underneath these legs that never gets out. Same with this one. Yeah. Even on these decals, let's get these little decals a little mucky. Let's get the decals mucky, and then let's, just dirty them up altogether. What ifs? It ain't gonna kill me. If I don't like it, I just remove the decals and wash them up. Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like dirtying this and then wiping it off and just letting the corners sit dirty. That looks good. To me, that looks like, yeah, he's like, okay, no, this is working out pretty well. This needs some muck. There we go. And just with the old hand, just kind of wipe it off. I probably shouldn't use my fingers, but as much as I'm doing this, I'm just spamming official. What are we doing? I mean, it's kind of, I don't know what we're doing. I missed some stuff here. It doesn't sound fun. What are we doing, spamming? No, I don't like. I hope they had convoys. Do they have convoys? Well, no, it's not to the creature stall. It's at the Toydarian Toy Makers. How would you describe the blue milk? Delicious. I mean, it's... Okay, here we go. Do you play Super Smash Brothers? It's been a while, but yeah, I do. This is the droid you're looking for. Well, there's 207 people watching right now. Wowzers. That's awesome. Did I miss anything here? Okay, Jason Graham, you were the last super chat. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any super chats. Okay, cool. You'll stay a subscriber. You think so? What's the quality of the decals, and are they worth it? Man, that's such a good question. And I wish I could give you an answer, but I don't know yet. I just put them on tonight. I've heard it's not great. If that's what you want to know. I've definitely heard it's not great. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, why are only 7 talking? What's up with that? I want more of you people talking. There's 205 people you watching. Y'all gotta talk to me. Hola. Someone says, hola, Diane. Hola. Hola. How's your night going? You can see how my night's going right here. I'm just gonna get in there and kind of clean all this up a smidge. Oh, yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Now, I think these little vents need some dirt for sure. These little vents would definitely get dirty and would be really hard to clean out entirely. Right? I think that's the correct path here. Let's get in there, kind of clean those out a little bit. Yeah, wipe off just the surface areas. And then what I can start to do is do some like pull downs of the of silver. Just get some like kind of. I think that might work. What do we got here? Are you going to review any more Jurassic toys? Eventually. I just don't get views, and actually YouTube penalizes my channel for it. I don't need you to say anything. Just promise that you will keep making fun painting and customizing video. Yeah. How much was the droid you're painting? $100. Hi, was a droid you posted on Insta earlier. That was actually this guy, minus the decals, plus this head, and black legs instead of white legs. Same droid body, though, and a different personality chip. Thank you for following me on Instagram, by the way. What got me into YouTube? Painting. Weird enough. If you go back to my early videos, they were all painting videos. I mean, I had painted this hat. I used to paint shoes, and I was